I'm just driving on the street I got pulled over on, and we are just gonna see how many cars cross into the bike lane, and I will enter this as evidence in court. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. You can't break the law just because everybody else is. First of all, it's a traffic offense. It's not actually a crime. That's just simply written as a way to trick idiots into being robbed. Look at it. This car right in front of me is in the bike lane. Let's see. How many? Literally in the bike lane. Boom. In the bike lane. In the bike lane. In the bike lane. Because look at where the road's plowed. Look at where the road's plowed. Oh, in the bike lane. In the bike lane. In the bike lane. In the bike lane. Look at that. In the bike lane. Completely in the bike lane. I wonder how many times they've been pulled over for riding in the bike lane. You know what? You can say ignorance of the law is no excuse, but when I play this in court, you better be writing these fucking cars tickets then and mailing them out. Otherwise, it's profiling. Oh, and by the way, to stay out of that middle lane, I 100% have to ride in the middle of this plowed shit that nobody else is riding on. Look at 100%. You have to ride in the bike lane to stay out of this plowed middle section. 100%. And this car is bad. This car is bad. The car in front is at least weaving in and out following this middle strip because it's completely covering the yellow line. It's the only thing to follow. It's 100% entrapment. You can't, that's like covering up speed limits and then pulling people over. Oh, it doesn't matter if you don't know the speed limit. You're supposed to magically know. Now, you know what's funny is I bet pigs and judges have somehow justified that. I bet you they would literally have no problem. They would have no problem dressing up as robbers, and once you shoot them, they're like, "Oh, gotcha! You actually got a cop. You actually killed a cop. Haha! Now you got to do life in prison." They would have no problem doing that. Pigs are immoral, disgusting, immoral pigs. Disgusting. And this, I will be entering this as evidence. And I don't care, because if you make a ruling based on what I'm saying, you clearly are not able to respect the rights of people, and you have no right to be making a ruling on this case. You must recuse yourself if you cannot respect the First Amendment and not let it affect your judgment. Period. Period. Got another car here. Staying out, but this is on this road. This side is actually not as bad. The other side is way more narrow, so it makes it narrows down where I got pulled over. Up here is not that bad. We'll see what happens when we get to this narrow part. Oh, 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 oh. Into the line, into the line. Look at that. Look at that. Into the line. So far we're balling 100%. 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2. See, I'm conscious of the bike lane now, and it's still hard to stay out of the line because of how the road is plowed. Absolutely ridiculous. 100%. Oh, entered the bike lane. Entered the bike lane. Entered the bike lane. 100% should be unconstitutional and illegal for pigs to pull people over for this shit. 100%. Oh, and they entered the bike lane turning too. So far, 2 out of 2, 100%. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Nothing but a law used for exactly what that cop did. Nothing but an legally violate my Fourth Amendment right. Absolutely nothing but a law written to bypass the Fourth Amendment right. And I mean, that's completely unconstitutional. Completely unconstitutional. Completely immoral. Cops are absolutely disgusting. Yeah, he's riding in the bike lane too. 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. Yep, riding in the bike lane. 100% riding in the bike lane. Because it is impossible not to ride on bike lane in this road. It is how the road is plowed. 100%. This is like a pig pulling you over for crosswalking, and the road is flooded. And there's only one high point. This is literally disgusting behavior by these cops. By this cop. Maybe that's why he didn't call for backup, but he's riding in the middle lane right now. He's riding in the middle lane right now. Look at that. Because it is impossible to ride on this road without riding on the bike lane. And that's what I meant, not the middle lane, the bike lane. Absolutely. Look at it, he's riding in. So far, 3 out of 3. And all I have done is just simply follow a car. And remember, I was pulled over because the claim was I was drunk. He asked if I had anything to drink. And I will be playing that in court as well. How fast he dropped that story. Plain and simple, I don't care how much of a... Because for the judge not to make... Look at that, riding in the bike lane. Because it is impossible not to.